Got the YouTube shorts illegally. I got the everybody topping on union fee. Hey, who calling my phone? Who calling my shit? Who calling my phone? Who calling my shit? Who calling my phone? Who calling my phone? Who calling my shit? Is it Becky? Is it Tisha? Is it Party? I pop out chat. Where the function? Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck the function? Oh, this shit is here. That's why it looks dumb. Move that over. What do my audio levels look like? I think I just need to turn up on my end, turn my gain down a little bit. I think that's the game plan. Direct was boring. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be that guy to push that type of agenda. Is my mic too loud? I feel like it's too loud. Hello? Hello? That's louder. Can I get softer? Okay, yeah, that's softer. Yeah, that direct did not move me. I think I don't see a world in which it needed to happen, especially when we have a direct that's scheduled for next week. I truthfully and wholeheartedly do not see the appeal in that direct. But that's not me hating, because I feel like a lot of people seem to forget a lot of the time is that a lot of Switch directs low-key suck. Not suck, but they're dick road. They're definitely dick road to the moon and back. I think, at least me personally. There's good, there's bad. I don't know. This one in particular, it's just, if this is like the last like Switch 1 focused direct, that's a little bit disheartening, I think, to like, go out on such a whimper. Why am I shit fuck up? What? Hold on. I'm tabbed out. Fuck me, bruh. Am I back in? Okay, boom. Let's fix that. Run that shit back. Here we go. Bruh, that shit was ass. That was a genuinely awful fucking start. Oh my god. I think that's just how I feel though. Like, more power to anybody who like thoroughly rock with the direct all the way through, but just in my personal opinion, I just was not entertained, not amused. Oh, it's just a life up here for like meow 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 meow. I need to start short hopping more to save on that. Sensational. Fuck me, bro. We had it. I can never get this part. This part just don't make sense to me. Yeah, just run the whole thing back. Bad time, bad time. Here we go. I don't even know what I would have rather seen from it. I don't know. Like, I think the biggest thing for me is that for Pokemon Za, right? Okay, Brady. At least for me, like with Pokemon Za, it's like, did we not just have a whole showcase of the game? Like, I want to say a month ago. Like, what purpose did any of that show? Like, I don't know. And especially knowing that we have like the Switch 2 literally next week, it's like, why should I care about this? You know, kind of thing. It's not like it like satiates me. It's like if your mom is like, yeah, we're gonna go get. We played out. It's like if your mom was like, I'm gonna go get real food, but for the time being, you know, here's like a half-eaten Whopper, and it's like, We're gonna go get real food. Why do I want this? You're so fucking... This run's cooked. This run's cooked. I hate these damn DLC stages. I hate these damn DLC stages. Well. I keep falling for it. I literally keep falling for it. I can't be mad at anybody but my damn self. I wonder, can you just boost past this? Oh no, it does hit you. Okay, cool. Now we know. The more the merrier. Do you think NSS2 would be worth it to buy? Real talk, unironically, y'all gotta think about it like this, okay? Because the thing with the Wii U is that the Wii U only had, I think, all in all, like 15 million copies sold, which in like the grand scheme of things is, oh, that's a bad homing attack on me. But in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot of people, okay? Like the Dreamcast was putting up those kinds of, I don't have the light speed shoes. I forgot the game didn't save. Damn it. But like those numbers were what the Dreamcast was putting up in the 90s, and that was like the last console Sega put out. So the jump from that to the Switch 2, from the Switch 1, you did have the advent of Switch 1 games not being backwards compatible to the Wii U, and like all at that point, I think Zelda was like the swan song of the Wii U. Like that was like here, and I think Zelda is a phenomenal game to have as like your like singing like your serenade song, like the last dance kind of thing. I'm personally not too big on Metroid. I don't think Metroid has ever like done numbers on par with like the upper echelon of Nintendo top tiers. So for that so far to be the system seller game is low key not egregious, but it's just like that's your pick. That's what you want to represent the new era with. And so there's that. There's also Mario Kart that we know is going to be like around that launch lineup. Otherwise, I don't see why they would even be talking about it if it was like still years away and stuff like that. So with those two in mind, I don't think the Switch isn't gonna have the same issue of like whether the Switch 2 is gonna have the same issue as the Switch 1, where there was like a disgusting lack of games. If you didn't rock with Zelda, like you had a whole year to wait. And that's kind of the thing with getting consoles at launch. The only benefit I will say the Switch 2 really has is that backwards compatible nature. So if you already had a Switch library built up, yeah, making that upgrade would probably be beneficial. I think it's really going to come down to how it usually almost always does for Nintendo and other consoles on if the games you want to play are going to be locked on the new system. And so far, at least for the Switch 2, I know we only know about Mario Kart, and like technically Metroid is cross-gen, but they have not shown a game where I'm like, I need to get a Switch 2. You know, it's like in the wants category. I suck at Arid Sands. Y'all about to watch some horrible gameplay. I send my condolences immediately. I did not get that damn medal. This is gonna be the worst gameplay y'all have ever seen in your damn life. We hit this. Okay, that was a genuinely awful transition. I forgot Arid Sands is like the few levels in this game that like requires you to be locked in at like all times. This section right here, I cannot stand. I'm legitimately awful at this damn stage. My ass was just not paying attention. Mario Kart 9 is very similar to 8. I don't know. At least for me, I feel like you could always make that argument with all the Mario Kart games and be like, well, they're like, there's barely like a huge new gimmick. I want to say Double Dash. Outside of it's the latest Mario Kart, and it's definitely gonna be a hard bargain, especially because 8's having Don't know if you remember, yo, I'm back. Oh, what's up, Jay? Next man, you were here this morning. That's crazy as hell. Being here this morning, I think I was like 4 a.m. Welcome back. I mean, graphics. I don't think they've shown enough of the game for me like to definitively say if it looks better or worse, or like to comparison wise. Holy shit! God damn. But again, it's gonna come down to what is the main gimmick for 9. Like, even then, I would say 8's gimmick kind of blows. Like the zero grab stuff. Okay, that was. What am I throwing for? Like, at least for me, I did not care for like that as alone. But like, the thing with 8 is that no one had a Wii U. So, and then 8 also now has the benefit of having the single most tracks in the franchise. Why did I fuck that up? Ugh. I'm considering becoming a Sonic YouTuber. Considering there's so many. I think there's always people popping up in specific niches and stuff. Definitely. I think one of the things I heard when I started like just getting into the groove of things and making content was low key. There is no better time to start than today, because a lot of people. Okay, we got it. Thank Christ. Yeah, fire, good start. A lot of people would say that the best time to start is today because, what? At least if you're like me, you have procrastination issues. The I'm gonna start tomorrow turns into I'm gonna start next week. I'm gonna start next month, and like at least for me, I don't know. I could have. That was horrible. The best thing to do is just force yourself to do it now, and like just start throwing shit at the wall. Really. What else happened? Something my support. Your concerts high quality people to the worst school page now. Thank you, Mephiliton. I probably butcher your name like crazy. No, definitely, I understand that. I'm on spring break right now, but I've been at work. I've been working this whole spring break, and it's been a while since I've like spent my whole spring break working. So I gotta like get back into the groove of things, and also having like do school, especially college shit. Oh my fucking god, that should be pissing me off. I've been doing Sonic Unleahsed stream, so yeah, that's fire. Have you played the game before? I have to ask though, because I think with me, I've never done a complete playthrough of the you know, the HD version of the game. I primarily grew up with the Wii release, and so my first time playing this was through the Xenia emulator, and it's so funny because like, okay, fine, we just won't go up there. I had a whole ass video playing where I was like gonna do a review of the game, but then thank God I scrapped it because I was like, one, that entire script I don't think I was happy writing, because a lot of it was like I do not like this game, and like I felt I didn't understand the game enough to like a high enough degree to genuinely criticize it. You got the reaction time for that, bro? Nah, absolutely not. Oh, the tornado stages? I can understand that. They can be real damn annoying, especially because of the fact that it's a complete gameplay shakeup. And like, I know some people make like the argument that it's supposed to like test your skills and stuff for like things you should already be doing. But it's like, I don't know. The QTEs in this game are never really that bad, except for like the one instance at like the end of the game where they want you to hit the button 60 times. Oh, cool. I got the right stuff up. Okay. This part be fucking me up. Hit the drift. I'm bad at using this game's drift, but it's like, oh, I could have went up. I should have went up. I'm really bad at using this game's mechanics because I think Sonic Unleashed is really the only boost game. Holy shit, that was bad. That was just bad. Sonic Unleashed is like the only boost game that what the fuck? I have no idea what events just transpired on my screen right now, but I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm literally not gonna ask questions. Let me just beat this damn stage. I hate Arid Sands. I hate this daytime stage. I hate the Werehog stage. Not beating Eggman Land is low-key real. I can understand it. Because I always say Eggman Land is not. It's less that it's hard. It's more that it's because it's so long. It requires you to be like consecutively locked in, and that's like the hardest part, especially when you gotta like go between different gameplay styles. But it's like at least part of the reason why I've like grown to mess with Eggman Land so much more. This is like the worst Arid Sands gameplay of my life. Holy. I think on a mechanical level, ah, fuck. Yeah, that's my fault. It's totally my fault. I want to know what you think about Unleashed. All the Unleashed love from Sega. You think it's a coincidence with the recompile? I would not say it's a coincidence with the recompiled project solely because, at least with stuff like Tails Tube and things like that. Well, I think Unleashed is turning 15 this year. I could be wrong. It could be turning 15 or like about to. Holy shit! What the fuck? Regardless, the game's old as hell right now. I think, just like the way production cycles work. I'm running it back. That shit piss me off. No, Eggman Land really do be pissing people off. I don't want to say it's like, I hate using the term filtered, but like, it's the one time this friend. Fuck. It's the one time in this franchise where the game actually wants you to lock in at like a reason. Why am I fucking up this beginning boost? Holy shit. Worst Sonic player ever. Asked to fuck hang himself. Jesus Christ. I want to exit the stage so damn bad. I keep trying to retry, but you ever please give me an only upgrade the Werehog? That's the thing though. Because at least for me is that right, so right now this is like my second time playing through the game from start to finish again, and the advent that hopefully I like come to new conclusions that I feel are worth making a video about. So like on this second time playthrough of the game, I've wanted to dabble into like those challenge runs of like, you know, only focusing on like the Werehog and stuff like that, but it's just like, I don't know if I like this game enough to want to do that. I know the Werehog, at least for me, the main upgrade that you would want to do if you already don't mess with the Werehog is you're gonna want to you're gonna upgrade. What the fuck? You're gonna want to upgrade strength. Holy shit, I'm ass at this game. Is strength and combat, just so you can have more access to combos, because I think the Werehog is at its best when you have multiple combo routes to like experiment with. And at least for me, on like this replay through, I started to actually experiment more with like the combos I was. Oh my fucking god. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I feel like IGN playing this damn stage. Holy shit. But on my Werehog playthrough, I started to experiment more with the combat. Leave me alone. Goddamn. I started experiment more with like the combat and like actually giving it a solid chance, and it can be fun. I think I got some respect for it. I think that was like the biggest thing I got out of this playthrough is a little bit more respect for the Werehog. Because if I would have made the god damn it. Wait, hold on. I want to hit that move. Oh, okay, never mind. That just goes down. But if I would have made that original video in that original context of me already not messing with the Werehog, like, okay. Oh my fucking god. I don't know. I only like making videos when I feel like I have something unique to add to the conversation, or like I feel like my perspective is like different than a lot of people's. And especially in this era where like where people are coming out the woodwork and talk about how Unleashed is like the best game in the franchise more than they ever had before. I don't know, bro. How many veins are there in your dick? All right, buddy. Retract it. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, hold on. Can I like ban you, bro? Can I ban you? Yo, what's up, Arcane Humanoid Typhoon? Yeah, get the fuck off my channel, buddy. Get the fuck off my channel. How veiny is your dick, right? Fucking TikTok brain rot ass loser. Actual loser, bro. Don't come on my shit. Talk about how funny your dick, bro. You're not funny. I guarantee you're not funny, bro. Yo, matter of fact, your teacher need to beat you over the head with a ruler. We need to bring back teachers beating students. In my personal opinion, don't ever come in my chat asking how funny your dick is, bro. You're a fucking weirdo, actually. What happened? I be the kind of guy not to have a schedule. That's real. Basically, I don't know what happened. I think in the last 2 full streams I've done playing anything Sonic related, there's always some loser that comes in here and start asking like weird sexually charged questions. Like, all right, buddy, fuck. To ask a weird sexually charged, I'm just gonna beat the stage because this shit gonna piss me off. No, we're resetting. I'm a perfectionist, not really. There's only been some weird dude that come in here and start talking about like how veiny your dick is, Brett, and like using TikTok short terms I know they do not know in real life from like actually speaking to people, and I know they picked them off TikTok trying to talk about how veiny your dick is, bro. And it's like, bro, why are you doing this? I know you don't talk to your mom like that, bro. Unless they're white, in which case you probably do talk to your mom like that. She need to learn how to pick up a belt and start beating you. Hashtag bring back beating children. Nah, but for real though, that's some loser shit. You need to get socked in your fucking mouth. Ever. Weird ass shit. Not gonna lie, there's some kids that need to be this. Low key, that's how I feel. I think there's like reasonable like disciplining your child, and then there's actual beating you the fuck out of your child. And I don't like. There's a fine line between the two, I think. And I feel like a lot of people, ooh, you can just do that. Okay. That wasn't a bad set piece, low key. I feel like I hit my timings. But yeah, there's like a core difference that I feel like a lot of people, there's a fine line between I'm indicating the action that you just did is bad versus I'm angry, so I'm gonna like domestically abuse my child and shit. I think there's a fine line, but like not everyone agrees with that perspective, and I low-key don't care. Occasional bell finds exactly. And like you gotta be reserved about it. You really gotta know. I think it can work in combination with other methods. I don't think beating your kids should be like the only method you have, because that's 1 L method and then 2 L parenting. But definitely the thing of I don't remember, it was like what's his name, bro? In chat, JDman X. Nah, for real. Not having a schedule is one thing, because at least what I've learned from like the almost a full year I spent like actually trying doing YouTube and shit is that if you're not posting consistently, you got to make sure every video you make is like an utter banger, and the algorithm loves that because they love people who are gonna have like them consistently come back to the platform and shit. And so like you got to make sure if you're gonna go long periods without posting, you got to post like actual 10 out of 10 banger shit. But that's only if you're like doing it with the intent of like wanting to like grow and not like as like a hobby. Because for me, this was like a hobby that I wanted to do for years, and I think I had a point where I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna like just start trying, see where it goes for like a year. Oh my fucking god, bro! I hate this damn stage. Hate the pillars and arrows hands because your speed. I hate those set pieces. I'm playing a good stage. I think this is my least. It's funny because if you would have asked me 6 months ago what my least favorite stage is, I would have probably told you Jungle Joyride. But like the more I play this stage, I don't like the music. Like not on like because I know there's a weird ass uprise and people being racist to Indians. But like not on that. When I say I don't fuck with the music, I mean it just, to me, I don't personally enjoy the composition of the track. I feel like it just, there's not really a memorable section of this entire song, and like I don't know the instrument that's playing right now, but it kind of low-key is like grating to me. I am sorry if there's anyone in here who would like just be slow. Video would randomly blow up, just be slow. Got you. That is my problem though, because Unleashed is like one of the fastest games in the franchise, and I like want you to like, you want to go fast. Okay, that's actually fire. We needed that. You want to go fast so bad while playing Unleashed, but like there are a couple times where you should just not be holding boost. But I'm like so conditioned from like the modern games to just always be holding boost. Like if there's nothing happening on screen, you more than likely should be holding boost. Low-key, I could be on the stage and be like content. Can I just... Alright, buddy. I could replicate this. Don't look at it as wanting to replicate it. I think in the early stages, especially like the stage where you're dead ass just throwing shit at the wall, which unironically I want to say for me, the first, because I like really started in like July of like last year, and from July all the way to like October ish of last year was just me throwing shit at the wall, just making the shit that I liked, not really caring about, oh, is the algorithm gonna fuck with this or whatever. I honestly get to the point because we watch over a minute and leave. That's one of the hardest parts in general, is like having watch time. What the fuck? And something that I've noticed is like you'll see primarily from like gameplay YouTubers that all their like the first minute of the video will be super highly edited, and then like the rest of the video will kind of like still like be in the same ballpark, but like, you can tell they put most of their effort in like the very beginning, and that's just so they can have a high enough watch time, because the algorithm loves that. But then at the same time, sometimes it's just a losing game. I think the real thing is like watch time is important, don't get it twisted, because that's also going to contribute to your analytics, you being able to get monetized and stuff like that. But the biggest thing for me that I feel like is people don't really talk about is your click-through rates, which is your YouTube shows your video to 10,000 people. How many people actually click on the video? For what I've noticed, like depending on your topic, so I know like gaming has like really bad click-through rates in general. Oh, that was fucking ass. I hate these people and their damn hitboxes. They'll like send you flying in a different direction. But like with YouTube, click-through rates are super important, because that's like one of the biggest things they're gonna decide if the algorithm decides it's gonna fuck with your video. And there are chances where you get like genuine flukes and stuff like that. I think my first Sonic video that actually did pretty decently was the one where I think they had just revealed the Terrio skin, and I saw some Twitter discourse, and I was like, yo, let's talk about this. Like, does the skin really look that bad? And like shit like that. Like you're gonna have moments where like you feel like YouTube's really fucking with your shit, and then there's gonna be times where you're like, holy bro, YouTube hates me. YouTube doesn't like black people. But yeah, at least in the early stage, the easiest recommendation is just have fun with it. Don't like do it and like you can do it in the back of your head, and then have your motivations like you want to grow like an audience, like be like decently sized. That's cool and all, but like in the early stages, don't do that, because like when you aren't hitting those goals and those metrics, you're gonna hate yourself. And that's like low-key how I felt going into it, up until I think when I hit like the first video that I genuinely had passion for making, and I was like the Sonic Black Culture one. Low-key, I wish I could remake that video, because I don't think it's that good. I think I've grown immensely since then in like editing and like primarily microphone quality. And because I think I made that whole video in about the span of like a couple hours. But like things like that, if you're talking passionately about a topic and it's a topic interesting enough, people are gonna watch. That's the main thing. One of the sayings I heard, or I constantly hear, is like, make the content you would watch. If you don't think someone's gonna watch you in particular, do like a Pokemon pack unboxing, why would you make that? Unless you like really know people are gonna want to watch that. I'm going slow because I really just want to finish this damn level. I could have probably jumped. Ah, here we go. Okay, fuck. It's the last part of the stage. Let's get this shit over with. Fuck me, bro. Anyways, dropping Pokemon videos. I can promotion started drops that video. I'm just gonna fuck this. I'm just gonna beat the level. Just so I don't have to play Arid Sands again, bro. I don't like this level. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, you can't go down. Then I just fucked it up. I'm literally at the end of the goddamn video. I'm at the end of the goddamn, not video, but the fucking stage and shit. I could have fun playing the game. Why am I fucking up at this one part, dude? This is embarrassing. I know I don't like this level mostly because it is a genuine skill issue on my fucking part, but it's like I don't fucking care. I don't care. I just, if I don't like something and like I don't see okay, bro. Fuck, why the fuck am I throwing? I need to put my contacts in. That's just fucking me up. But yeah, I don't like this level. It is primarily a skill issue reason, which I will fully admit. But it's like, yeah, I'm bad at the level. Like, I just get me out of here. Get me fucking out of it. The fuck? You can just run past it? Okay. What? God damn. You know the funniest part though is like that getting an E. When I beat Jungle Joyride for the first time, I got an E rank on it, and then when I came back and played it again, I got an S rank. So there's a very well chance I could come back and like magically improve on this damn video or on that stage. Is it likely though? Probably not, and that's mostly because I don't care about it. So I don't like the daytime. I don't like the werehog. I think both of them are my least favorite parts of this game. I think if you take them out, I think maybe depending on how delusional I'm feeling, you could argue Sonic Unleashed having a higher placement. Emphasis on depending on how delusional I'm feeling. Is there no level on here? The fuck is the level? Oh, we can't get in here yet. Who's calling my phone tonight? Who's calling my phone tonight? I do know I want to play Zaw. I think because I'm a big Gumi fan, obviously. Got genuinely no expectations for that game besides I hope it's good because they need to win. I'm kind of hyped about Zaw, hearing them. I'm cautiously optimistic because I don't think I'm interested in an entire game set in Lumio City. When one of the things about Pokemon games that people always talk about and I like personally enjoy is like how varied and expansive and different the environments are. So to have a game where that's like not the main focus and we're like low-key stuck in a bum ass city that graphically isn't impressive, artistically isn't impressive either. It's like, man. Some disappointing. Like real time combat is cool, but Lumious. Yeah. I don't think especially when it looks like they didn't even do anything with Lumios, especially like from what I've seen, and I could be entirely wrong on this, you could go anywhere in Lumio City and like it will look damn near identical. And for me, that's a problem. That is a problem. I think that is a failure on a game design level if you design a whole area. And I feel like no matter where you go, it feels like the same place. It feels like you haven't gone anywhere. Can I not get that? I think the funniest part is I think I fully love the Werehog's combat for what it is. I wish it was more, but having to compare the Werehog to like what we have in Frontiers is like night and day difference. Like inconceivable difference. One of them is like fully clear of the other, and like there is no conversation to be had about this. Like debate with your grandma, bro. Like I do not care for this take. Kind of wash. Which combat was not Lux? It's I would love to see it in like an actual mainline game, but the thing is I don't know if Game Freak in their current capacity could develop a visually interesting Pokemon game in the big 2025 6 era. Switch 2 era. Like, yeah, I know the Switch has never been like graphically impressive, but I would argue that for Pokemon, not Za, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I think those are easily two of the worst looking mainline games. And I used to be on the, oh fuck, 2 more moon medals. Okay, that's not that bad. I don't think I've done any of the side content, so we can go do that. But I think Scarlet and Violet was I love. There's a lot about Scarlet and Violet I genuinely wholeheartedly like, but the problem with Scarlet and Violet is that it's just not a good game, or the game runs like shit. That's why it has a good foundation, I think, but the game runs like shit, looks like shit, plays like shit. Everything's so fucking slow. It takes 8 years to get through a single battle. Like, holy shit. And I'd play like base platinum and pearl or diamond and pearl like that. So like, if I'm saying this ass, does Windmill Isle not have an act 2? Do y'all not have act 2s? Am I stupid? Is it only DLC? I gotta be stupid. Yeah, I gotta be tweaking. Scarlet Violet was on cartoons and realism, so it looked weird. PLA looks good. Part of it is I do understand the agreement of people arguing why we should go back to sprite based designs, but it's like if they didn't do it back then, they're not gonna do it back now. If they're not even gonna do it for the remakes, like, I hate to break it to y'all, I think it might be wraps. Maybe I have to go interact with the damn fucking hub world, because there's no way. I remember there's got to be some extra missions. See, crazy thing, Digimon game was better than Pokemon. The only Digimon I'm like really familiar with is I think some aspects of the original series of like season 1 and then Fusion. So I can't answer that debate. I think Pokemon always is gonna have like the battle aspect of it, which I think is like the main reason why people are even interested in playing Pokemon games in like this modern day and age of, hey, we mess with the Pokemon battles. And like the battling system is really fun. That's at least what I think. Oh, actually, sick. I forgot there's like Sun and Moon levels in the stages or the hub worlds. So maybe we could actually get to that place without having to play a stage. Oh fuck. Maybe I just need to play with my context in. And like I can stop making these silly ass mistakes. No, that's Act 1. Fuck me, bro. Oh, was there nothing down there this whole time? Oh, bang. I gotta go. Graphics. I gotta go grab. I've been less scared of Pokemon, but she just was scared. We should just go ahead and make sure like we do that Pokemon Let's Go game. I forgot how good the Let's Go games look. I can understand that. I can get behind that. I think. I'm probably not interested in playing it though. I don't think I would be. Did I fuck that up? I guess I did. L Gamer? Thinking emoji? That was the other moon medal I needed. Whatever. This has got to be the worst I've ever fucking played this game. If Pokemon can get guilty here type of look, or how Bandai does anime games, it'll be good. The thing is, like, that's got to be expensive as hell to do. I'd be down for it, but like realistically, like the budget they would need to make like a Pokemon game look like the way Strive does, because they gotta do that. So they gotta upgrade all the models and stuff, and it's like, and especially because if Game Freak can like get consistently rewarded with like putting in no effort, it's like, why would they decide to shake it up? Okay, I guess I just don't have enough boost. That's embarrassing. The fuck? But it's like, I don't know, game budgets as a whole are ballooning more than ever. And it's like, especially like what we had Spider-Man 2 come out. I think that's like the biggest one people point to. That game needed to sell 10 mil just to break even, right? And like, yeah, you're probably like, from like the you and me perspective, we're like, okay, yeah, right. Oh, only 10 mil, like that's doable, which it was. It was doable, but it's like, okay, we can like take a quarter of that budget, invest it into a game, and let's say we only have to sell like 100,000 copies to break even, right? Fucking hell, I got my things, bruh. Whatever. But in that case of like, in a hypothetical scenario where I only had to sell 100,000 copies and I could make a game off a small dog shit budget, why would I just keep doing that? If I know my fan base are gonna buy it up and like get it tenfold, like what reason would I have to ever want to aim higher? And that's like from like a purely capitalistic mindset. But like when you have people who like actually care about the art form and stuff, it's like they'll look at that and I'm like, okay, cool, like we gotta lock in, we gotta do bigger and greater things. And I think that's always gonna be a part of the industry. But like for things like Game Freak and Pokemon Company, where I think they're on like a yearly release limit and like they have to get a new game out every year, or not every year, but like almost every other year, it's like they don't got the time, the budget, the finances, the money. It's like, yeah, I feel bad, but it's like, don't like it, don't buy it kind of thing. Oh fuck, that's stop. I have what I need, bro. I have what I need. I put so much into this playthrough, like trying to understand the Warhol gameplay, so it's like, it's hard to go back to actually trying to lock in on Monitor Sonic. I don't know, maybe I just need to like sit down and like consistently only play his levels, but like I don't care enough to do that. Don't care enough to do that. What the fuck is my phone? Oh, here it is. All right, buddy. All right, let's play bum ass America level. Actually, I don't even think I can access anything here because I don't have enough medals. Yeah, I sure as hell do not have enough medals. I'm gonna cross my fingertips and pray, but oh wait, I do. Finally, I can play good sages. I think I'd argue that the Shamar sages are worse than every single Werehog sage. From a person who already does not like this gameplay style. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. Sorry, but whatever. What's your favorite sub gamer, please? Favorite game Sonic gameplay style? To answer the question, like non-Sonic wise, like assuming I could just be like, oh well, obviously like the main high-speed gameplay. What would be my favorite one? Not the mech. I don't know. I'm a defender. I think of the treasure hunting stages. I think that's it's my hot take. I think is I mess with them. I think they're nice. Only in the circumstance of like when you're playing SA2 with the mod that lets you see where all of them are at, or like they all show up on the radar. Like I think they're fine, but if like just raw, like main high-speed Sonic gameplay, I gotta say my favorite is probably what Sonic game? Gens probably, maybe. I would say Gens probably, yeah, in that case. Are y'all want to see how I learned? I rock with the werehog. Watch this. That whole section I had to do, whole section. You see that whole area right there? We don't care. Hold on, let me actually get this medal. Oh wait, these are the ones that have spikes on them. Can I have like the camera transition, please? Oh my fucking god. Loki, I don't know why I'm tweaking. I need to get Sun and Moon medals anyway, so let's play the game the internet method. Yeah, there's something else behind there. Oh my fucking god, dude. There's a record. Do I need that record? Not really. Why did the camera swap like that? Actually threw me off. I hate this damn thing, bruh. I hate solely the part where like the camera decides it wants to like swap angles and shit. Like fuck back over here. Skipped all that. Hit the mandatory combat encounter. Okay. Okay, there's nothing over there. I think I went that way. I'm like quite confident I did. Ooh. Yeah, I knew it. Get your ass on the ground. Give me that. Thank you. Alright, let's hope I can do this without fucking up. Alright, boom, we got it. Sick. Sick. Make sure there's no scattered metals. All right, now for my damn least favorite section in this whole ass fucking level, man. Okay, cool. Why would you punch me like that, buddy? Like sections like that where I'm able to go into autopilot and I like feel like I'm actually competent at the game, I adore. I truly have fun. But it's like everything else is like, low key, I might push the agenda that I think the Warhog. I think I might mess with the Warhog more than like Daytime Sonic. Maybe because this game is more like chill. His stages are more like chill back, so like I don't need to have my context in and like be able to micro analyze 18 billion inputs a second. Okay, so what's going on? Who puts a fucking moon medal here? Alright, let's like wham those guys real quick. Y'all stop jumping me, bro. I'm literally off the fucking screen, bro. It's not fair. Oh, I didn't even see that sun medal right there. That's cool. Oh, is there anything in here? Let's move it closer. Bro, gets a vibe for real? Absolutely. I think especially it helps that the music is actually... Music does a lot of selling for the atmosphere to make me like really feel accompanied, like safe in this space. Damn, that's all that's up here? Was just a fucking stray ass moon medal? I don't know what the hell that book is for. I don't know where any of the souvenirs are that people allegedly talk about are in this game. Wholeheartedly, I do not know where any of that is. Like, is it fake news? Like, is it propaganda for people to push narratives? I don't know. Alright, I know up there is like the end of the level. Like, let's hurry up and wrap this up. This damn block is so fucking slow. Mo. Fire. Anything up here? No, I don't think so. Dude, it's so funny. I was like, there's like just enough height for you to be able to do that. If you could do a lot of these platform skips, I think the Warhog would suck way more. Is there anything else over here? Okay, no. let's get this, man. You gonna do your jump attack? Is that what we got going on? Yeah, I see you right through you, buddy. All right, you're dead. Cool. Now, I do think there is one like slightly out of the way. Yeah. Behind the gold ring. Is that it? Missing one. I would not be surprised if it was like at the start of the stage. Just make sure everything's good. Yeah, we're good. All right, bet. Probably gonna be an A rank. Oh shit! Bang! Swish! 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 Fire! Phenomenal. Damn, we got 15. We got 15. Hold on. I know we was big time balling. Yeah, that's the upgrade path, I think. I think we could do the daystorm stage too, but just like chill, let the vibe come in. Let's look up what the fuck are these souvenirs, because I feel like this is fake news. Actually, I've been live for like an hour. Okay, I'm gonna call it here, bruh. Thank y'all, everybody who came out. Type activities. Gonna try to be more consistent in the future, but I think that's it for me now. We out of here, bruh. Change on.